I think the biggest idea that I got is that corporate America is finally learning to change from a competitive nature, although that's still kind of necessary, but to a cooperative nature.
I'm a CPA and we're driven by deadlines. So all we do is hit the next deadline. So it is a real treat to get out of the office and do this.
Pressure's on all the time to do what you're currently doing better, faster, more efficient. But the disruption concept, where what am I doing tomorrow? Where's this business going in the next decade?
What keeps you up at night? What are the problems and worries that nag at you? To me, the much more powerful question, especially for your colleagues back home, isn't what keeps you up at night, but what gets you up in the morning? What makes you and your colleagues more exciting than ever, more creative than ever, and maybe most importantly, more confident than ever, in a world which on most days still seems more confusing, more uncertain, more threatening than ever.
I think there's so many things that companies get themselves into that they create and they have a purpose at the time. And a lot of organizations outgrow those policies.
I've been focused mainly on working my business instead of growing my business.
Well, I think we so often get caught up in what we have to get done, what's on our task list. And this actually gives us an opportunity to sit back for a minute, sit with like-minded people, get some new ideas, and try to grow and develop from there.
And did I do that last week? Am I proud of my behaviors last week?
For anyone that's been with a company for a long time, that's had leadership in any company for a long time, this is just such a refreshing seminar.
I had a conversation with my partners that I wasn't expecting to have today.
Redefine the culture, recommit to the values of what's important to us, and really identify in a sentence what we're all about. And I think if we can do that, that'll kind of reset the foundation and allow us to kind of go to the next level.
For me, it doesn't compare to anything else that I have the opportunity to go to. It's always different, it's always cutting edge. The people that come to these are fantastic people wanting to do more in their business world, more with their lives, make more of an impact.
We're in the memories business. Our business is about creating positive, lasting memories. That's why we wake up every morning. And WD-40 as a brand, we learned a long time ago, everybody has the I remember when story of WD-40.
Really, there are lots of brands that can become passion brands that we don't, naturally tumble to them.
Absolutely, yeah.
Typically, I'm looking at my phone at other conferences and checking emails and responding, and I didn't want to miss a beat here.
It's priceless. It's priceless. Nothing meets the caliber of participant that Milestone puts together.
I have attended a few, and I got to tell you, this was done phenomenally well. Everything from, the setup to the topics to the speakers, he's fabulous. They're all fabulous.
There's all sorts of conferences that are on various technical aspects of running a business, but the fact that this is focused on leadership, and so as a result, it applies beyond just business to other things you're engaged in, and even your own life. So I really like that.
It's very relevant to, again, being a newer business, to help us improve our process and help us proceed, really improve what we do every day.
I would wholeheartedly recommend this conference, absolutely.
So I found it very absorbable, which really made a huge difference for me. Sometimes you go to these events and you're thrown so much information that it becomes overwhelming and you almost leave exhausted instead of invigorated. And I left invigorated.
You can't be special, distinctive, compelling in the marketplace unless you first create something special, distinctive, compelling in the workplace. What would it feel like if we thought of ourselves as a community first and a company second?
This summit provides a value that I haven't seen anywhere else. I wouldn't miss it for the world.
Next year I'm going to try and get a table of my clients together because I think they'll appreciate the stimulation of the speakers.
The clients that we brought with us today, they have all said, we'll be back next year. In the initial, if they've never been here, they're thinking, another conference. But once they get here, they realize that this isn't just another conference, that this is fabulous.
I'd be willing to come back because This leadership workshop actually creates something. There's a lot of rah-rah sessions out there. There's a lot of things that come together. You hand your business cards and you leave. This one actually implements real strategies from people who are really doing it and really changing the industry.
What I liked about this conference was that you could feel the passion. You could feel that people were here to take something really cool away.
If you've been considering going to a leadership conference, you are to consider the Milestone Leadership Conference. It's truly amazing, and you have to be here next year.